Hi, my name is Jerry Zadek. I have the privilege today of telling you a story about an act of generosity that touched me deeply. A number of years ago, I was involved with a ministry called Project Ladrillo. Project Ladrillo was a ministry that built basic housing for people living in Agua Prieta, Mexico, which is a border town across from Douglas, Arizona. The poverty level in Agua Prieta, Mexico is beyond what most Americans will ever experience. People survive hand to mouth with little money to provide adequate housing. Many people live in cardboard or metal shacks with no running water, and few structures have electricity. Project Ladrillo consisted of volunteers from churches around Arizona who dedicated one weekend at a time to help build a modest one-room adobe house that was then donated to a needy family. Occasionally, the children who lived in the neighborhood would help on the job site by delivering material to the men and women working. One Sunday in November 2006, as we were cleaning the job site and preparing to drive back to Phoenix, the woman for whom we were building the house came out of her shack and said she had prepared a meal for us. The next thing we knew, she and her kids brought a meal consisting of beef stew, tortillas, beans, and vegetables. Enough food to feed our entire work crew. We were all very humbled by her incredible gift of generosity. We were in Mexico giving out of our abundance, but she gave out of her poverty. And it reminded me of the story of Jesus when he was sitting in the temple watching the people in the crowd put money into the temple treasury. It's told in the Gospel of Mark, chapter 12. Mark writes, Jesus sat opposite the place where the offerings were put and watched the crowd putting their money into the treasury. Many rich people threw in large amounts, but a poor woman came and put in 2 very small copper coins, worth only a few cents. Calling his disciples to him, Jesus said, "Truly I tell you, this poor woman has put more into the treasury than all the others. They gave out of their wealth, but she gave out of her poverty and put in everything, all she had to live on." I doubt the woman in Agua Prieta had much food in her pantry that day. I suspect what she shared with us was all she had. I pray that we all remember her story and the story of the widow in the temple when we consider our pledge for 2021.